Oh my God, look at that face. That is insane. Let me just quickly put a picture on the screen next to this fat face of me at the end of my diet. That is insane. Welcome to the vlog, guys. It's been a week since I've properly recorded. I mean, I've uploaded, but I haven't recorded because I've been away. And if you don't know that I've been away, you haven't A, watched the last YouTube video, and B, you haven't got me on Instagram. So what are you doing with your life? It will be the correct thing to do to go and click in the description, my link on Instagram, go follow me, like all my stuff, 169 posts I think to be exact, like them all, comment you love me, comment everything under the sun, just literally sit there all day giving me love. Like that's what you need to do. So yeah, get involved with that, because if you don't see things on YouTube that I post, you'll see them on Instagram. It's much more accessible, it's easier, you can keep up to date with everything. It's like someone says, right, Tommy, you've got an opportunity, there's £1 million on the road. Do you want to be notified when that's going to be there? Like, let's say it's on Monday, let's say it's on Tuesday. Do you want to be notified when that's there? You want to be, alright? You want the money. You want to see my channel, you want to see my Instagram, so put all the notifications on, do all that good shit, and you will help me out a lot. So yeah, I'm sipping on some water because, as you know, when you come off holiday, there's nothing in your house. There's absolutely F all in your house. There's no bread, there's no milk. Dad's just gone to the shop now to, you know, get restocked and stuff, but I've got no pre-workout meal. I've had a meal deal. I've had some toast in the morning. I've had a packet of Oreos. I've had a Monster. No water probably for the past 7 days. I've been eating everything under the sun. I've been drinking everything. Amaretto and Cokes. And them Amaretto and Cokes, terrible. All inclusive. They put the Amaretto in, then they put the Coke in, and the Amaretto's all at the bottom. So you're drinking Coke, you get 3/4 of the way to the bottom, and you're literally having a shot. Like, it's disgusting, but I still did it. I put on loads of weight. There's probably going to be a number in the title, like a specific number that I've increased in pounds. But yeah, I mean, I've enjoyed myself. Get back into the routine. We've got 3 weeks now. Then we go in Zante. Come on with the lads. Yes! Yes! Yes. Plan is, go and work out, because that is what I do. I get off that big bird, I go through the departures, I get in the taxi, I come home, I drink some water, I get some pre-workout, and guess what your boy does? He goes to the gym. So welcome to the vlog. I'm back, I'm happier than ever, I'm ready to record. Loads of content is coming at you. Tell me what you want to see, as I always say, because there's never enough comments about that stuff. So yeah, let me know. Let's get this day started. Even though it's 2 PM, we're gonna make this a good vlog. Let's go. Right, so do I think that pre-workout's worth it? I think that if pre-workout makes your training sessions better, and you know, psychologically it makes you think, do you know what? I've got more energy. I'm gonna go down to the gym, I'm gonna train really hard, and once you get down there, you train harder than what you normally do without it, then yeah, I think it's worth it. Financially, it's not exactly the most expensive supplement, so, you know, you can buy it with pretty reasonable amounts. However, what I will say is it's not necessary. You don't need to have it, so don't like think that you're obliged to have it, and if you don't, you're not going to make gains, because it's not. It's going to be like marginal gains, like literally. But creatine, on the other hand, it's been scientifically proven that once you jump on it, 5 grams a day, every single day, there's no cycles on or off, you just go on it, that your strength and muscle mass increases in a few weeks. So that just goes to show that creatine is definitely worth it. You can buy a big bag, about 2 kilograms for like 10 quid, that can last you about a year. So if anything, if you don't buy creatine, you're pretty much losing out, because you'd be a bit of an idiot to think that that's expensive when it would last you that long. So definitely get creatine. Pre-workout if it helps you, because you know, if it helps you in the gym, then that's more hypertrophy gains in a sense. So yeah, I would definitely say look at both of them, do the studying. That's all I can say with my experience, but definitely creatine, you've got to get that in. I think it helps so much. It's not a steroid. It's not a steroid. Or is it? Oh, you thought I was going to run away from you, didn't you, and just walk right past you? Well, no, I'm not. Because I just wanted to tell you, I love the weather in a sense that I can wear like hoodies and stuff and like jackets, because I hate not wearing anything. I don't know where to put my hands. I don't know if you guys are like that, but I hate it when my hands are just floating in midair. I'm kind of awkward. I love to just put them in my pockets, or just put them somewhere instead of having them like loosely. But I've got some big news. I want to keep you guys in the loop. So iPhone 7 Plus, this is my old phone. I've now got an XR, and I'm going to train with George, who is at Warehouse Gym. You'll know who he is. The blonde little guy. He's not got much gains. He's been training for about a year, but he don't eat enough protein and stuff, so he's not really gaining. And look at that cardio already. Just holding this camera, he's making me like bit of smudge on the lens. So I just wanted to say, I'm basically going to be giving him this phone, this 7 Plus, because I got it ages ago off one of my mates, and the audio is absolutely screwed. Like, there's no audio when you phone anyone or when you go on YouTube and stuff. So I thought, because his phone's broke, I'll give it him. However, he's got to earn it, because it's not just going to be as easy as, right, there's your phone. I'm going to be like tricking him. I'm going to be like, oh, I forgot your phone. Let's just see what happens. But still, I'm a good friend, man. I'm a good Samaritan. To say that I'm giving someone a 7 Plus just like that, just because their phone's broke, for free. Come on, I'm a sick guy. So yeah, it's gonna be really nice to see how he reacts. Back inside the gym, which I'm really excited about because I just love this gym. It's been like not a long time, but to you guys it might be a week, might be quite a while. So yeah, kind of feeling good again. We're gonna train push, so we've got chest and triceps. Gonna miss out shoulders, are we? Do you want to do side delts? Gonna do side delts as well. And also, I've got you something. Oh no, I've actually forgot the phone. Bro, I forgot the phone. I'm only joking, there you go, man. Yeah. I only literally did that because, yeah, I only give you the phone for the title and the thumbnail, so, you know, for clickbait. I want it after. I'm putting this now. I want the phone. Yeah. Right, so we're gonna smash chest and triceps and a bit of shoulders. We've got 80 on the bar. I normally do this for about 5 reps, so we're going to see what we can get and then increase it. I'm doing 5x5 today, so strength. And bench is like my weakest thing. Squat, deadlift, so much stronger than my bench. I don't know what it is. I think it's just because I played football all my life, and I think unless you constantly foul people, you're not going to have a strong like chest or upper body. But then again, my back's strong. I think genetically it's just like. So yeah, I'm going to go for 5. Right, so they are called biscuits. I call them donuts, but like, should I still record me?
Nah, little biscuits there.
Right, little biscuits on the end. So we got, I think, 82.5. See what we can get, as my favourite saying goes. I think I can still get 5, you know, because that 80 was pretty easy. I'm just slowly, gradually, like, every week I want to try and increase it, whether it's just by that little biscuit or whether it's by that big sausage.
Go on. Two more. Last one.
Oh, I'm happy with that. So I always like to change my workouts out. So I normally do a press, but I like to change that press, whether it's like an incline or a flat press with dumbbells. I never do like unilateral work, but I do need to start implementing that because that will like fix imbalances if you do it one at a time. So what we've got here is we've got a press where it starts in a hammer grip, so a hammer motion, so pressing upwards. As we come upwards, we're almost like supinating into the chest. That way it gives a lot of activation as you squeeze it. So pretend, I was saying to George, pretend there's like a pulse there, and just like every time you come up, just keep squeezing it. Do about 4 sets of that, 12 reps. I'm doing 20s. George says 16s are too light, so let's go. Right, so George was saying that it hit more of his triceps because he was kind of like closer, and I was too, but I'm feeling it on my chest more. So I would say is kind of come a little bit wider instead of close. That way, when you come really narrow, you're like putting a lot of tension on your triceps, so come a little bit wider. And on the top, like just really squeeze the chest at the top and come in. Just always remember to do that rotation. That way, you're going to put a lot of activation on the chest.
I can do that.
Right, so we're going to do 20 kg drop set, 16 kg, and then a new rumour is like gone like around the fitness industry. And as soon as you do like 2 drop sets, if you start doing the motion of the exercise with just your hands, it tears more like muscle fibres.
Over your shoulder. Cough, does that hurt?
Right guys, so I'm showing you, oh my god, I'm gonna fall, 2 chest and 2 triceps. I always show you like the full workout. We've just finished chest, absolutely fried off the bone. Now we are on to triceps, so we're starting off with a push down, but instead of a normal push down with a pronated grip, we're actually going from neutral grip to our pronated grip. So we're going like that, neutral like a hammer, and then into a pronated. Pause at the bottom, squeezing really hard, just to basically grow the triceps. We're trying to go as heavy as possible as well, because I normally go really, really light on triceps, but now we want to get stronger because that directly helps your bench press, believe it or not, because you know, you're pushing down and you've got to push up. Do the maths. Right guys, I want to address the title at the end of the video, and we are now here. It's been a wicked day of training, really, really good session, but I do want to speak about the title. You probably would like sat there thinking, what the hell, Mac? What have you done? You screwed up the cut. You've lost all this weight for 13 weeks, and now you got into a bulk. You put on all this fat. You look like an absolute weirdo. You look like an absolute pervert, a fat, sweaty pervert, to be specific. What have you done? So let's get 2 different categories. You've got one category where you cut down for a certain amount of time, and once that time frame ends, you just go mad. There's no margins, you just go crazy, you eat everything in sight, and that day is over. You look good for one day, that's it. All I wanted to do was get Instagram pictures. That was my motivation, as well as making a series. After that, retaining that look, it was gonna be impossible anyway. I should have not rebounded as bad, but it's been freaking 4 weeks. I've put on close to 30 pounds, man. It is really heavy. A lot of people have done this. It's not something to, you know, shy away from. I was scared to make this video, but you can't shy away from it. You've just got to be honest, and I've always said I'll be transparent. What I would say is cleaning up your gains is a big thing. So now if I cut for a week, I could lose about 10 pounds of water, for sure. Christine Guzman's done it, and literally he was what, 200 pounds, so we put on about 32 pounds or something in 4 weeks. And I went away with the mindset of eating whatever I wanted, drinking whatever I wanted. You know, when you're with your family, don't be a sado. You know, you've got no one to impress you. You're not going to impress your mum and dad, you know what I mean? And like your siblings and stuff. You don't need to be ripped on a family holiday. I've got Zante in a few weeks, and people have been asking, are you going to cut down a bit, lose some of that bloat and stuff, you know, tidy up some gains? I don't see the point. I've got 3 weeks until Zante, not even that now actually, 18 days to be specific, and I don't see the point, because as soon as I get onto that holiday, I'm going to blow all the way up, I'm going to drink loads, I'm going to eat everything, yet again, it's the same cycle, and yet again people might, you know, say, Mac, why are you doing that? You're like a fitness fanatic, you need to like rein yourself in. I want to enjoy myself. I'm young, and I don't see the point on my first lads holiday of shying away, staying in like a hotel gym, doing loads of cardio, losing more weight somehow, and making it all balanced. Just sack it, you know what I mean? If you're watching this and you're going on like a holiday, sack it off for a week or two, enjoy yourself, relax. As long as the rest of the year you've got some sort of routine, I think it's fine. The second category you've got is where you do a 5 to 6 week cut. It's not as taxing, it's not as aggressive, and what this means is you lose like, let's say 10 to 15 pounds, maybe even 20 if you do it aggressive, and it's not that stage lean. I wouldn't say I was stage lean, but I was getting there. This is like the part where you just get a little bit lean, you've got a little bit of abs, decent, nothing crazy. To the average person it's going to be mad because everyone's like perspectives of fitness bodies and just bodies in general are different. You know, you've got fitness freaks who think that a six-pack is just normal. Then you've got like freaking Graham down the road, my granddad. He'll look at like a six-pack and think, oh my god, that guy's ripped as anything, and he could be like 15% body fat because genetically, you know, he loses his fat straight away off his stomach. So what I would say is, after that 5 to 6 week cut, you don't get them cravings as much. You're not like, oh, I want to eat everything in sight, because you've made it, you've allowed yourself, should I say, to fit them foods in more. When you're doing a 12-week cut and your goal is to get really shredded or as shredded as possible, you stop having that availability to increase and, should I say, incorporate bad so-called food. You can't do it as much because you've got a goal, you've got to get really shredded. So you haven't got as many calories to play with. So these two categories. First one, so unhealthy. You get to that date, you look good for one day, then you sack it off. That's what I did. You've got the other one where you just clean up some gains, you've got 5 to 6 weeks, could even be a mini cut at 4 weeks, and it's pretty healthy because afterwards you want to eat a little bit of bad, but you don't want to go crazy. With this one, what I did, I just wanted to eat everything. I wanted to feel crap. I wanted to feel sick. I just wanted to keep eating, and you can't stop. I knew it was going to be coming, and it happened last year when I cut, and it was a stupid time to cut, and I still feel like this year was a stupid time to cut, but what's done is done. You can only focus on the future. I know that in 2 years I'm going to be competing. That is when I feel like I would get the correct amount of size, and even then I don't mind because it's for experience. As much as people are going to sit there and think, Mac, don't be such an idiot. Obviously it is going to be for experience, but you want to win. Yeah, I want to win, but I mean, you shouldn't have the mindset where you don't mind, but I just mean that I understand that there is a lot of fake natties in the industry, and there's a lot of fake naturals in natural bodybuilding competitions, which I'll go in detail further down the line. I'm not going to speak about that now, but yeah, I think 2 years is a good mark. Put on some solid tissue, do a few mini cuts after Christmas, because before Christmas I don't see the point, man. I want to spend time with family and that. I've got a few months of just enjoying my life more. Once you cut for 3 months, you will realise that you just want to, you know, sit back and relax a bit more in terms of eating and stuff. The training's still hard, balls to the wall. I want to get stronger on my lifts, I want to, you know, increase them over time, but the main purpose of this video, this rant at the end, was just to say if you've been there where you've cut for so long and you feel like crap, don't worry. You're going to put on some fat afterwards, you've got to accept it. You're not going to look insane year round. You're not going to walk around like a Spartan year round, like where you've got like 8% body fat, unless you're on something and you're taking some sort of performance enhancing drug. So that is the end of the video, guys. Keep doing what you're doing. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give the video a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new. Please pray for me because I put on about 30 pounds and I look like a fat whale. And I'll see you guys in the next video.